So we've been asked to evaluate the integral (32 plus square root of x to the fifth over x to the third dx. Now this would be very difficult to try to do without doing some kind of substitution. So we're looking to apply some kind of U-substitution. If we substitute for the denominator, if we substitute u equals x cubed, that's going to give us du equals 3x squared dx. That's not going to help us any, really. Okay? So let's maybe rewrite it like this. Square root of x raised to the fifth. So we'll rewrite this as the square root of x. The square root of x is 1/2. We need to end up at 3. This would be 6. 6 times 1/2 is 3. That's where we started out. Dx. Now we can see if we let u equal the square root of x, du will equal 1 over 2 times the square root of x dx. And dx will be 2 root x du. Okay, we still don't like this square root x here, but we've already determined that u equals square root x. So we can say 2u du equals dx. Okay, the last thing we have to address is our bounds. Our upper bound, x equals 4. Our lower bound, x equals 1. So we plug that in here because we've changed over to u. Square root of 4 equals 2. Square root of 1 equals 1. So now, when we convert over to u, what we have is 32 plus u to the fifth over u to the sixth times 2u du. Evaluated from 1 to 2. Okay, so we can bring this constant out to the front. This u is going to apply to the numerator, but instead of factoring that, we can just cancel out a u from the bottom. So we'll end up with u to the fifth on the bottom. Okay? Then we can expand this fraction to give us 32 over u to the fifth plus u5 over u5 du. Now we can integrate this. We'll separate this into two integrals. Plus, carrying the constant, u to the fifth over u to the fifth is 1. Okay? Here we can bring out this constant. Now we'll do this in 2 steps. Here we can bring out this constant. 2 times 32 is 64. And then just rewrite this for now. And we can integrate from here. So this is u to the negative 5 would integrate as bringing this constant along, 64 u to the negative 4 over negative 4 from 1 to 2 plus this becomes u, bringing the constant from 1 to 2. Now we plug in, or first let's reduce this. 64 divided by negative 4 is negative 16. This u becomes in the denominator. 2 to the 4 is 16. Minus, when we put in the 1, this is still negative 16. U to the negative 4. 1 to the negative 4 is 1. So we have negative 1 minus 16 gives us 15. Negative 1 plus 16 gives us 15. Plug it in over here. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 2 times 1 is 2. Gives us 2. (15 plus 2 gives us 17. So the integral from 1 to 4, 32 plus square root of x to the 5th over x to the 3rd dx is 17.